Good morning. Happy Monday, June 15th. Today is a very special episode because it is my birthday. Yay! Happy birthday to me. I hope everybody had a fantastic weekend. Today's episode is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to be talking about something that I know a lot about, which is me. So let's get into some fun little facts about me. Some of you may know this already. I was born in Oregon, Dallas, Oregon to be specific, and it's a very tiny town. If you don't know it, you can look it up. It is still a tiny town. I have lived in 5 states, and those states are Oregon, California, Arizona, Nevada, and Missouri. In my childhood, I spent a lot of time in the desert. So California was Joshua Tree, California. Nevada was Las Vegas. Arizona was Phoenix. Oregon was mainly Salem. Obviously Dallas a little bit. Independence also, which is another tiny little town. I'm actually not too sure all the places I lived in Oregon when I was little. And then in Missouri, I was in Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri for a little over a year. I am the oldest of 4. I have 1 brother and 2 sisters. My brother still lives in Vegas and my sisters are in Oregon. My mother is also in Oregon. I have 2 daughters, Layla, who just turned 23 on June 6th, and Lily, who turned 20 in March. So I have 2 adult daughters. So it's different. And I will be going to see them later this month to go to the Renaissance Fair, which you got to hear all about on Friday. Let's see what else. I have a cat named Litha. She will be 13 in August, or 14. 13 or 14, I can't remember. I've had her since she was 4 months old, so she's my fur baby. My favorite color is green, dark green, and also black. But some people say that that's not a color, it's the absence of color. I disagree. I really like that color, so maybe I don't like color if it's the absence of it, but whatever. My favorite place to spend time outdoors is the forest, which I'm pretty sure I've said that before in a video. I love to be surrounded by the trees and nature and by water. My favorite place to go hiking in Oregon is Silver Falls State Park. If you are unfamiliar with that, you should look it up. It's beautiful. It has many waterfalls, and I think the full hike is a little over 7 miles to see all the waterfalls. And for many of them, you can walk behind them, and so you get sprayed with the water. It's very refreshing when you go in the summertime. My favorite season is fall. I love the changing of the colors of the trees, which you don't really get that here that I've noticed, but in Oregon, when all the colors of the trees start changing, it just looks really beautiful. And I also very much enjoy the cool, cloudy, rainy weather. That's my favorite type of weather. This sun, that's happening here in California right now, hate it. I'm dying. I'm dying from the heat. Let's see. I can't really think of anything else at the moment. So if you want to know something else, feel free to pop into my office when my door is open and ask. Okay, some things that were popular the month and year I was born, which I'm not going to tell you the year. You can look some of these up and you'll figure it out yourself. So there was a popular movie that came out just a couple of days before I was born in theaters, and that movie was E.T. You should definitely be able to figure out how old I am from that. It released in theaters, I believe, June 11th, and then I was born June 15th. So, the #1 song the month that I was born is the song Ebony and Ivory by Paul McCartney and Stevie Wonder. So if you've never heard that song, give it a listen. And it stayed #1 on the charts for I think like 7 weeks or so after it released. Arcades were a very popular thing back when I was born. Not that they blew up the month and year I was born. They were just a very popular thing in the decade that I was born. But the most popular arcade game when I was born was Pac-Man. And the two that were creeping up into the #1 spot was Donkey Kong and Mrs. Pac-Man. So there's a little fun facts for you for the month and year I was born. Oh, the gas. Gas, the year I was born, only cost $1.30 a gallon. It's a huge difference compared to what it costs right now. And I do remember when I was a teenager and I started driving, I could fill up my gas tank with a $20 bill and I would get change back. And I really, really miss those days. So that is all about me and the year I was born. We have a special little surprise for you, and it's going to be a little video montage of pictures of me and my family. So enjoy. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I tried not to put any embarrassing ones in there, but yeah, that was little me, teenage me, and mommy me. So I do hope you enjoyed. All right, we are gonna move on to word of the day.
Welcome back to Word of the Day, and it is a new day. It is a Monday, and guess what? Father's Day is around the corner, and I hope you guys are ready to spend time with your father on Father's Day weekend, and I know I am. But before we get there, we have to start this week slowly at a time. And now it's time to start today's Word of the Day. What's today's Word of the Day? Well, you guys are about to find out, so grab your seats, grab your juice, grab your water, grab your soda, grab your energy drinks, like whatever you need.
And your popcorn.
And your popcorn, thank you, Zach. Like, do you need Rockstar? Do you need Monster Energy to turn into a big monster? Or to turn into a big monster? Anyway, now let's start today's word of the day. So the word is lollygag. Now what's lollygag? Let's get into detail. So the definition of lollygag is to waste time by lingering, dawdling, and to fool around all day. If you're lollygagging on your job, I don't know if I could help you, because you can't be doing that. You could get fired in your job. Whoever created that word should be awarded for best word of the day ever! Alright, so that's word of the day. Hope you guys have a fabulous Monday. We'll see you guys on Wednesday for Weird Laws. Have a good Monday, everyone.
Lollygag. Yes, I have actually used this word multiple times throughout my life. It's a fun word, lollygag. Also, rubbernecking. You know, when you're driving on the freeway and all of a sudden the traffic gets really, really slow because the cop has somebody pulled over and everybody slows down because they want to look. So they're looking like this. It's called rubbernecking. It's annoying. It's the same as lollygagging. Don't lollygag. Get to where you're supposed to be going. Anyways, ASL skit of the week. I don't actually know the sign for where I like to travel, and I've never actually been there before, but I would love to go to Scotland, which is why I wore the Scotland t-shirt on Friday. Actually, I shouldn't say that because I'm filming this before Friday gets here, and I don't know if my shirt's gonna arrive in time. So maybe you saw me wearing a Scotland t-shirt to Barbecue Friday. Great job on the skit, by the way. All right, let's get into today's National Day.
Morning, everybody. Here we are on Monday the 15th. It means we're halfway through June, which means 2 more weeks and we will have done a half a year already. I can't believe it. Time is flying by. It's the 15th. It's a Monday. It's Jen's birthday, and what a great day for her to have her birthday, because it's National Smile Power Day. Everybody smile at Jen today. Hey, hi Jen, and happy birthday. Give a big fat smile. I know if I see you guys out in the common area or around the building and you smile, I love to see that. That means you're trying to make contact with me and you're being happy, and I'm a big smiler, so I'm smiling at you guys all the time. So when I smile and nobody smiles back at me and you all look like grumpy sauruses, it's just not fun. When you walk down the street, eye contact with somebody and a smile. You don't have to say hi sometimes, just that smile alone says hi. That's why it's called Smile Power. There's a lot of power in a smile. Nobody wants to see a frown or a deadpan face, you know. That's no fun. You want to smile. It shows that you are engaging with a person too, without having to say something sometimes. So think about it. If you really think about it really hard sometimes, when you're walking past somebody and you just walk past and you go, that is a total turn off. All you have to do is give a nice smile and people think, wow, so much different. So think about your face and put a smile on it today on Smile Power Day.
My birthday is National Smile Power Day. But it's kind of cool because I smile all of the time. Yeah, smiles are powerful. You can change somebody's whole day when you're just out and about in the world. You can change somebody's whole day by just smiling at them. It makes a huge difference. Send out that positivity. Be positive. There is no reason to go around frowning and mean mugging people. Just smile and be happy. Okay, now let's get into nostalgia.
Hello everybody, and welcome back to Nostalgia. And today we're going to talk about one of the delicious snacks from the 2000s. If you don't know what they are called Cosmic Brownies. Now, these brownies were very popular back in the 2000s. I never had one of those, but I heard they're really good. But what do you guys think? Have you tried them? If you did, let me know what you think. If you like them, then maybe I should try some. If they still have them, if that's fair. But if you don't like them, then it's okay. There are more snacks out there. But all in all, I heard they're a little popular. But enough of me talking. Hope you enjoyed this nostalgia.
Cosmic brownies. I'm not sure if this is going to be controversial, but cosmic brownies are gross. So maybe if you make them homemade at home, they would taste better. But the cosmic brownies, even when I was a kid, you know, they were super popular, and I never really liked them. I'd take 1 or 2 bites and then I'd be done. But I'm also not a sweets person, so, you know, it makes sense that I wouldn't really like them. All right, well, today, Well, that wraps up today's very special episode. I hope you guys enjoyed, and don't expect it every year, because it's not every year my birthday is going to fall on a morning routine day. Have a fabulous week, everybody.